Hey, Mike.
Hey Matt, how's it going?
Well, you already know, Mike. I'm not feeling great. Feeling embattled. Housing market woes continue. Um, just trying to get a box with some heat, electricity, plumbing, a couple rooms. But I don't know. I'm feeling a little down. Now I just have my vape pen to keep me going. That's where I'm at. Not a good place. But how are things with you?
Yeah, man, don't worry. I'm sure you guys will figure it out soon. And I know things are crazy over there. I know. Things are okay here. Just heading into the Obon season coming up, so a lot of people taking vacation. I think that's reflected in the numbers on the scoreboard this week. But yeah, I was telling you, we saw fireworks on Friday, Saturday, and tonight. So that was really fun for Leo. But yeah,
Nice.
man. Yeah, things are good. I'm excited to talk about the Conbini. It's been a little while, so
It has been a
cheer us
little
up.
while.
I want to
Yeah.
get
Sorry,
cheered up.
I'm bringing everybody down. It is time to cheer up, everybody. We're talking Conbini. And as usual, Mike, there's a lot to talk about at the Conbini this week, episode 94. This week, Mike, it's all about curry. Curry,
Oh,
curry,
yes.
curry.
Yes,
And what
yes,
better
yes.
time to enjoy curry than middle of August when you got sweat pouring down your butt cheeks and you're dying of heat. You got two Conbini mics celebrating curry. One is our good friends at 7-Eleven. They're putting on another hell of a campaign here,
Oh
Mike.
man.
They're taking a regional approach to their curry celebration. They got stuff from different regions of India, I guess. I'm not going to take a deep dive into these. I just want to share. Listen, everybody. Why are we doing this? Sorry, I thought we were going to cheer up. But every time I eat curry, Mike, and it might be because there's dairy in this, I don't know, but I
Yeah.
get a rumbly in my tumbly that sends me to the bathroom. And when it's hot outside, I try to, you try to sit down on that seat. You're slipping and sliding your butt cheeks, putting it's like an omelet in a nonstick pan. Like you're just trying to brace on to whatever you can to hold still while your eruption occurs at your butthole. So I don't know why they're doing this. This would be a great winter campaign. A lot
Yeah.
of these dishes look very heavy.
Very heavy.
We got one at the one celebrating, I guess, curry from Delhi. It's a chicken curry, Mike, and it's got this big blob of melted cheese on top. It's got thick curry, and then just a huge block of rice right below it. Of course, it's domestic Japanese rice. It wouldn't be that trashy rice from India. And I don't actually believe that, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say Indian rice.
I
is
like
pretty
I like basmati rice. I like long grain, fluffy rice.
good. Oh yeah.
But it kind of reminds me of a Chicago style deep dish pizza where you just get that huge block, like brick of dough. It's all sauced up, and you eat one slice of that, and you're done. You're toast.
Yeah.
Day's over. Here, it's one bite of this curry. Day's over. Not to mention, again, you're hot. You're sweaty while you're eating this. I don't understand why this campaign. I don't get it, Mike.
Yeah, I don't know, and especially if we're gonna see two of these this week. It does seem like a strange time for curry. I agree. This is not a summer thing. I will say, if you stop right there at that sort of roll, one up there,
roll?
where that also looks pretty
burrito?
cool. Yeah, the burrito. This is the Kati roll spicy chicken. I gotta say, of all the things on here, it feels a little bit more summer. A little bit lighter.
This has nothing. So you're saying the one thing that's not curry looks good. That's what you're declaring here.
Exactly. In terms of if I was going to eat it during the summer here, but I gotta say, okay, fair enough. This is not the season, and this does not look like the things you want to be eating. I will say, just objectively, not discarding the season. Some of these do look actually really great, no doubt. I think the one at the top, Eric Souse. I don't know who Eric Souse is. The chicken biryani. I mean, that's, hey, it looks good. But I agree, Matt. This is a odd time for going all out on curry.
Well, the good news, Mike, is we got another curry campaign at Ministop to celebrate. And this one's in collaboration with Go-Go Curry. Go-Go Curry,
yeah.
Of course, the chain from Ishikawa Prefecture. They do Kanazawa-style curry, super thick, super rich. Mm-hmm. And some people don't know this. It's a curry company that really pays homage to Matsui, the great Yomiuri giant and then Yankee slugger. Mm-hmm. His number was 55. So go means 5 in Japanese. 5 curry. That is Matsui's number, who's from Ishikawa, so that's what they're trying to do there. They also claim, I found out, that they stew their curry for 5 hours and let it mature for 55 hours. So they really go all in on the go-go there in the Matsui celebration. Mike, this is maybe even worse than 7-Eleven's campaign in terms of how refreshing this is. Here we got a katsu curry, which is fried pork cutlet. It's got a half-boiled egg, and then it's sitting on, it looks like just like a mattress of thick curry. Mike, this thing looks like if you put your boot in that and you try to take a step out, you're leaving your boot behind. You're coming out with just a foot covered in a sock. This looks like the stuff you read about in the Vietnam War, the kind of, or the Pacific Theater in World War II. You just nasty stuff out there. And then they got some real inexplicable items.
Yes.
One here, Mike, is the curry potato salad. Now this is perfectly good potato salad.
Yeah.
Classic Japanese potato salad. But then they've just put a blob of curry on it. Yeah. And it looks like somebody took a dump on some potato salad. I know that's crude, but that's exactly what it looks like. It looks like a toddler took a messy dump on some potato salad. So I don't know, Mike. I don't know what these guys are thinking.
Hold on, can you stop here? The one we're looking at on the right here, this is the Go-Go Curry Pilaf Onigiri, Matt, with the Yude Tamago, which is a soft-boiled or like half-boiled egg. It almost looks like something's been like censored here. It's this like it's a rice ball apparently. I actually thought this was like an okonomiyaki or something, but right across, like perfectly across the center of this, you've got this strip of nori, the seaweed, and it just kind of is jarring how it looks, especially because this is a rice ball, but it's the same size as this bowl of udon, which is just very, very strange. Matt, I gotta say, 2 things that have nothing really to do with curry. One, I just wanted to confirm, Go-Go Curry is Karen's favorite restaurant in Japan. Is that correct?
Probably one of her top 5 restaurants in the world, along with IHOP. And, that's right, Mike. We went to first visit to New York City. You can have any food in the world, from the fanciest to any sort of culturally rich, whatever. Siri is... Siri thought I was talking to her. Nope, she had one restaurant request. That was Go-Go Curry.
It is good. All right, Matt. Number 2, and actually we were talking about things that are, happy things going on in our life right now. I forgot. I said it's Obon time, but you know what that means. That means Koshien, the National Koshien Baseball Tournament has started on Saturday, Matt. And I I was thinking deeply on this today. I don't want to try to rehash it, but basically, just imagine like the Little League World Series, but like amped up to
turned up to 11. Yeah,
11 or like 100,000. It's one of the great events in Japan. But Matt, I'm sad to say, very sad to say, that Matsui's alma mater, Seidio High School, today took a walloping.
Oh no.
14-2, I think it was.
Boy.
Really a poor
flowing,
showing.
sure. Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah, tears. I mean, it was just awful. Yeah. So, shout out to Seidio. They had a tough time. But if you're in Japan, I'm telling you, Koshien tournament is one of the great bright spots in Japanese culture. Better than sumo, better than anything. You come here, you watch it. It's awesome. And it's how baseball was meant to be played. We've talked about this many times.
Catch it and throw it.
Matt, I counted today. I was watching 6 seconds, Matt. From wind up to throw to strike to back and then wind up again. We're talking 6 seconds. I mean, it's as good as it gets, Matt. So anyways, I totally neglected that. That's been what I've been doing. I was just sitting there watching some Koshien today. And hey, I got to say,
we got to do something to celebrate Koshien. Is there any?
That's
Is there a new upcoming legend? There's usually some 18 or 17-year-old phenom.
That's a good point. I don't know.
Daisuke Matsuzaka famously built an entire career off of a perfect game he pitched in this high school tournament. I think it cost the Red Sox $10 million just to talk to this guy who wound up being kind of mediocre.
Well, I told you the big guy these days, I forget his name, Sasaki, I think, pitched a perfect game and then pitched 8 perfect innings, and then they pulled him. I don't know why. But anyway, so this is
I forgot oh my God, that is criminal. There's got to be some kind of laws again. You're going to pull a kid, he's on the verge of pitching 2 consecutive perfect games, and they pulled him in the 8th inning?
Criminal. I know, man.
God knows they don't care about the kid's arm. They let these kids throw 200 pitches before they pull him out.
No, exactly. So, yeah, that's a great idea. We got to think Koshien. Next episode, Koshien. Koshien of the Conbini. We got to think about this.
All right, let's brainstorm on that. This is exciting. I'm getting pumped up all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I wonder how Shohei Ohtani did in Koshien. He must have been a legend in high school.
Well, yes, he played. We could even get some videos out. I think you can pull him up on YouTube.
Maybe we could get him on the podcast.
There's a chance. There is a chance. Episode 100 is coming up. That would be a big get. All right, man. Okay. Well, let's go on, Matt. It's not great, apparently.
It's okay.
I don't mind it. Ichiro was the same way. Just
I think Ichiro did speak good English. I just don't think he spoke it to reporters. I think he secretly. That was my understanding of that.
I see. Yeah.
Just
fair enough, though.
Further the legend of Ichiro, one of the great. By the way, if you haven't, for the youngins out there, the Gen Z who listen to us, just YouTube Ichiro laser beam and watch Oh my God, this guy had a cannon. Right field to third base throws. Just some of the best shots in all of baseball.
Yeah, up there with, Mike Tyson's greatest knockouts, Ichiro laser beam. Just check it out, folks. All right, man. Well, we're going on, unfortunately, not as exciting as laser beams and knockouts is the Chicky Wars this week, Matt. We've only got one, Matt, but at least we have one. I think we got to look at the upside, right? And so I'll just hit you with what we've got this week, Matt. We're at Seiko Mart, and Matt, we've got, I don't know if this is a new one, but we've got...
Every Chicky at Seiko Mart looks exactly the same.
Matt, this is the hot chili nuggets. Matt, this is Chicky, pushing the limits of Chicky, but this is it's a chicken nugget, Matt, and it's a spicy one. I don't know. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, like I said, I think Seiko Mart, when we were first introduced to Seiko Mart, which neither of us have been to, full disclosure here, because it's based exclusively in Hokkaido, although that's not true. They have like 1 or 2 in Tokyo. Yeah. people were so enthusiastic about the chicken at
Yeah.
Seiko Mart. I gotta tell you, I don't know. This seems like, I don't know if the Emperor has any clothes here. We keep seeing the same damn chicken
Yeah, we've
at
seen
Seiko
this
Mart.
chitty hot nuggets probably 5 times. I don't know. We'd have to go back and check, but yeah,
I expect
agree.
this kind of stuff out of 7-Eleven, but if you're really gonna boost Conbini's chicken, I mean, Lawson's innovating. They're stuffing
Yes.
seasoning under skin, frying it.
Yeah.
What's going on here? I don't know if I trust Seiko Mart.
Yeah, I don't know either, and unfortunately, not an exciting one. I'd like to see some innovation out of Seiko Mart for sure, because yeah, when we put out that maybe even 2 years ago, when we asked where's the best chicken, I think, and people said it was Seiko Mart.
You go on a Reddit forum and see oh my god, people are so...
The Reddit forum, that's right.
Reddit forum, people are just outraged
Yeah.
at the idea that it's like people hunting down J.K. Rowling and stuff. If you don't believe that Seiko Mart is the best chicken, you need to be exiled to another planet. It's crazy. All right, on to the scoreboard, Mike.
Yes.
New items this week, we got Family Mart 36 new items. Lawson's got 2711 85, Ministop 24, Daily Yamazaki 6, Seiko Mart 8. New Days got 20, Mike. Your thoughts on the numbers this week?
Yeah, and I said it when we were talking about Obon. Yeah, Obon, the big summer holiday in Japan. I think we're seeing it in the numbers here. I think everybody would do well just to, relax, take a week off work, crack open a beer at like 8 a.m. and start watching Koshia. That's what I'd say.
That does sound good. Or have some chem dog. Well, I guess that's illegal in Japan.
Yes,
so
it is.
Maybe don't have some chem dog.
No, but,
That would be fun, too.
that would be fun, too.
All right, Mike, let's take a look at our winners and losers. We'll start off with your loser this week. I'm always excited to see what you got picked out. Oh, I saw it. Yep. Makes
Matt,
sense.
Yep. Yes, this is the newest innovation or revamp, or I don't even know what this is, Matt. We've got a new template, basically, is what we've got here.
This was the pizza sand.
This was the pizza sand, and now we have tortilla. And this is the ham and 5 cheeses, Matt. I'd be interested to hear what those 5 cheeses are.
They don't list them.
They don't, which is very sketchy. And this is 2.5 times the cheese, Matt. I don't know what this is in comparison to. This is the first time we've seen this tortilla.
That's a good point.
2.5 times. We've got an image here, Matt.
Compared to what?
Compared to what? Compared to the pizza sand? I don't know, Matt. And all right, look at this. What we've got here. We've got a tortilla, apparently, a burrito style thing, sitting on a table with cheese just sort of like oozing out. It's the same picture on the. We've got kind of a Inception style image here. We've got the pizza sand on, and then on the wrapper, it's the same image. Yes. On that same table.
If we zoom in, we can do like an infinity scroll here.
Man, I gotta say, this is not a tortilla. You can see this is what, if this is a tortilla, it's one of the worst tortillas I've ever seen.
Why don't you think this is a tortilla?
Well, all right. In terms of the outer, like, burning or the cooking of it, it does seem to appear to be a tortilla. But can you zoom into that, the sort of the texture of this tortilla? That is not the texture of a tortilla. That is the texture of bread, Matt.
It looks like bread, yeah. I agree
right?
with that.
Right? And then you have a thing of ham, and then this is cheese goozing. So I gotta say, we're in for a long winter, Matt. We're gonna be seeing this for the next probably year. Different templates sort of shifted, superimposed onto this table. So, what better way to start than ham and cheese? So, I don't know, Matt. What do you think?
I agree. This is an absolutely awful item.
Mm-hmm.
The cheese does look very, I don't know.
Oh.
There are many shades of cheese going on here. One looks sort of like melted plastic.
Yeah.
The other kind of looks like cheese. And then there is a very thin layer of ham. I don't know. I'd push back. I still think it's a tortilla. What is a tortilla but very thin bread? So I still think it's a tortilla.
Okay.
But they don't list the 5 kinds of cheese, and then the comparison 2.5 times more cheese compared to what? I don't really know.
No.
Yeah, gross. Let's get it off the screen here.
Yep.
Get it out of here.
Get it out of here. Get it out of here.
Sando. All right, on to my loser this week, Mike. We already talked about it. I kind of regret picking this as a loser, but here we are. We're back in Delhi here, Mike.
Yeah.
With the curry. But here's what's different, Mike. They post 2 shots of this. The campaign shot looks actually pretty good.
Yeah.
But then on the product page, Mike, this is not looking so hot. This is your classic dirty diaper here, Mike.
Yeah. Yep.
And we kind of already talked about this item. I shouldn't have picked this as my loser, but this is out of the curry campaign from 7-Eleven, the big sort of Chicago deep dish style deli curry. It just looks absolutely repulsive.
Yeah, and it is striking what the difference of a camera or cameraman can do. I mean, this is night and day.
They had the Picasso of food artists.
Yeah.
Working on the actually this is like the Picasso of food artists, because this thing looks like it's all messed up here. The one who did the nice shot, I guess that would be like maybe the Monet of food artists.
Yeah. I think that we're seeing a trend here. It seems that what our thoughts were correct. They have a special team for the campaigns, and then they have the normal team for the regular shots. And please, everyone, go on, look up the curry campaign at 7-Eleven. Check out the chicken korma kare tortilla, and then click the actual image, and you're in for a treat.
All right, let's move on to the winner's circle here, Mike. Let's see your winning item this week. What do we got here?
Yeah, I don't know, Matt.
Again with the salad?
Yeah, I know, Matt. I think it's because I'm just in. I know, man. I'm in the summer mood. I looked through the items 3 times this week, and this is the one that just I kept coming back to. What you've got is you've got a salmon
salad. Oh, this is interesting, actually.
A salmon pasta salad. The salmon is sort of like a what do you call it? Smoked, yeah, smoked salmon. And then you have a really nice looking basil dressing there.
Yeah, that does look good.
And so, I think it's just the summer. I want something cool. I want something refreshing. And for me, this was the one. They said there are olives in there. I didn't see any olives. I saw some cheese chunks there. But I know I've been tending towards the salads recently. I'm a one-trick pony these days. But Matt, this is the one that stood out to me this week.
I'm wondering if this is this meant to be dressed or dipped? Because if you look at the cup of this basil sauce, and it looks nice, it's got a nice green color to it. It does look like there's a lot of olive oil in there. But the cup is really big. It looks big enough to dip, and they don't call it a dressing. They call it a sauce. And so you have long noodles. It's not macaroni here. And so I'm guessing you don't pour the basil sauce over the salad. I think you dip the noodles into the basil sauce like it's a tsukemen.
Oh, yeah. That sounds actually really nice.
That sounds really, I like that a lot. Yes. That's some innovation there, where you're taking a Western style pasta salad and turning it into a Japanese style noodle dish.
Hey, man.
I like that. That's innovative.
Yeah, I like where you're going with that. That sounds great.
All right, Mike. My winner this week comes out of Lawson, and it's in the dessert aisle, Mike. We got the Marude Pudding na Nama Custado Keiki. That's the it's masquerading as pudding. Marude. How do you translate Marude? Anyway,
Yeah.
it looks like a pudding, but it's not a pudding, Mike. This looks exactly like
my God.
a terrific caramel pudding, but it's a cake, Mike. This is a cake. And it's even got the caramel top hat on. It's got it's got this perfect little bowl cut of caramel sauce on top of the cake, but you got to really zoom in, those old books where you put your nose to the picture and slowly zoomed out to see the 3D image. That's what you kind of have to do with this cake here. There's custard cream stuffed inside the pudding cake, Mike.
God.
And so you're getting a nice rich custard cream to pair with the soft fluffy cake. And then you get the kind of like a caramel jelly, maybe even on top. So I don't know. Lawson continues to hit it out of the park with the desserts. Yeah. This thing looks stunning.
Looks stunning. Looks amazing for the summer as well. That looks just so cool and nice.
Yeah.
I love Lawson with the Marude something. This is just a great template. Like, it seems to be, or it's almost exactly like something, but it's not. It's something else.
Not.
Or
this is like the famous El Bouilly restaurant that pioneered.
Yes.
What is that called? Macro chemical gas. I can't remember. But anyway, he would make things like he would make it look like an olive, but it was actually just olive oil. You think you're about to eat an olive, but it just explodes into a bomb of olive oil in your mouth. This is what Lawson is doing. They're taking pioneering Michelin star technique and bringing it to the masses with this pudding cake, this Marude pudding cake.
They really are. And I think we've said this so many times, but like it really is amazing. I mean, this is what, 343 yen. You could go anywhere and get this for like $10, $15. I mean, this is just beautiful. It looks amazing. I'm sure it's as good as, it looks. No doubt.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Every way.
Yeah.
All right, Mike, that wraps up the scoreboard and our winners and losers for this week. It's on to my favorite segment, which is At the Gemba with Mike. The Gemba, of course, the place where the action happens. Mike, you're in Japan, where all the action is. What do you got for us this week?
Matt, something that I thought of when I went to Lawson this week that we've never touched on, but a very, very important zone at certain Lawsons. And I wanted to just kind of take the time to just give a shout out to the Machi Kado, Matt. The Machi Kado. What's the Machi Kado? All right, let's see. What is the reason for why this is so great? There's 3 secrets, Matt. One is they cook their rice in the store.
Oh, wow.
This is freshly made stuff, Matt, in the Lawson. What else?
Okay.
The Machikado special bread, Matt. And this is amazing. This bread is so soft, so great. This katsu sand is out of this world. All right?
What the hell
not in Okinawa. In Okinawa, always getting the shaft. All right. Number 3. They cook everything in the store, Matt. They're cooking the roast katsu in the store.
That
All
does
right,
look
Matt.
delicious.
Absolutely delicious. And let me show you what's our lineup here. Well, the one I want to talk about, Matt, is the sandwiches, and it's this one right here. This guy right here, this combo.
Yeah.
This is half a katsu sand and half an egg salad. And this is so damn good. I really can't stress enough. And let me explain where the Machikado section is. Usually it's next to the hot box. It'll be this section by itself. And it's only in select Lawsons. You don't exactly know. I think you can actually search where they are on this website. But when they do have it, yeah, it's a dedicated little section. It has very fresh foods, like they were showing with the rice dishes or the bread dishes. And I just got to say, everybody, if you want the best sandwich you can get at a convenience store, it's the Machi Kado. And I would recommend this one. The katsu sando is just so great. And this is thick. This is 1.5 inches of like solid, really great katsu. So, Matt, I don't know if you remember the Machi Kado.
I don't think I've ever seen a Machi Kado.
Oh, man, it is just, I mean, really,
it seems like
really
something
great.
we should have done a full feature on.
Yeah, we might have to. And I think sometimes items that we pick up are actually part of the Machi Kado. I'm going to zoom in for our YouTube listeners. It's this little symbol. And you'll notice it because it's not a frozen, like, bento sort of thing. It's a fresh thing. You don't, like, have to heat it up. So
they prepare it to order. You ask for the oyakodon, and they're going to scoop rice into a bowl. They're going to cook the egg?
No. So it is prepared in advance, but it must just have like a short shelf life where they like cook it and put it out. But it's not cold. It's not like there's no refrigeration time. It's fresh in that sense, and it. Yeah, we might have to pick this up again because I really it's really out of this world.
I don't think I've ever run into a Machi Kado.
Oh boy, let me tell you. We might have to. When you get back here, that's the first place we're going besides Seiko Mart. We're going to
Machi Kado. Ah,
yeah,
sounds perfect. All right, all right, Mike. That wraps up episode 94 here. I'd like to give a quick shout out to everybody who has supported the podcast and our new newsletter. That's Carrie G. St. Michel, MH Bongo with another donation this week. Really appreciate that, and some kind words in the note. Professor H, Matt D, Antonio Wait, Crew of Japan, Devon Pine, Bobby Judo, Anonymous 1 and 2. If you want to support the podcast, you can head over to buymeacoffee.com/Conbini Boys and buy us a chickie, or you can subscribe to our new newsletter at Substack, conbiniboys.substack.com, and you can subscribe for free or offer us some dough.
Hey.
Please share, rate the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. Check us out on YouTube, see all the stuff that we're talking about, and of course, join the dumb conversation happening on Twitter. Thanks everybody for listening, and Mike, I'll see you at the Conbini.
See you at the Conbini, Matt. Conbini boys, they're the Conbini boys, they're the Conbini, they're the Conbini, they're the Conbini, they're the Conbini.